There is a major change that's happening in the investment market for Indian households. A lot more people are junking that bank deposit to instead step into the market for financial issues, public issues, and that is creating interesting conundrums. For instance, is an IPO certified by the market regulator SEBI? Is it a good idea to go in for a newbie IPO, or is it a good idea to stick to the tried and tested? We look at all these in this edition of On Point. As a maverick observer of the Indian economy, I like to take these trips and I enjoy your response. But I get it even more when you click on the bell icon. So next time, please do so. And now, onwards with our story. So to get the first things clear right at the beginning, the market regulator, Securities and Exchange Board of India, does not set the price of any public issue. This may seem very surprising, but it isn't. The market regulator's job is not to set the price. The price of a public issue is set by whom? The merchant bankers, the investors with whom the company works, and obviously the company. What SEBI looks at is whether the process has been fair, that all the queries that SEBI has have been answered clearly. So when you look, or when I look at the price of a public issue, whether it's a book value, the numbers which is the range, or whether it's a fixed price, in both cases, the price has not been set by SEBI. Company promoters do not often say this thing, particularly small and medium enterprises. Not that they write it has been approved, but they say the offer document has been vetted by SEBI, which almost gives the impression that the price has also been vetted by SEBI. And we are investing on the basis of the price of the issue, isn't it? It looks attractive, so we invest. So let's be clear about this. The second part, why is so many small and medium enterprises coming to the market? Have the market suddenly been opened up like that they can just flood it? No. Just look at this data from Prime Database. Last year, the number of companies which came from the SME world was about 205. This year, it's already crossed 105 and it's just not even September end, so we can expect the numbers to be close to what was last year. The money raised, about 6,000 crore last year, it's already close to 4,000 crore this year. Big numbers from the SME point of view. But again, remember the SME world is about 55 million enterprises, so it's not as if all of them are rushing in. Enterprising ones, ambitious ones are rushing in. So how to judge them? Before we do that, remember a cardinal principle. Why is SMEs coming into the market? There's a problem there which is not theirs but has been created by the banking sector. Look at this data on bank credit. It's growing very sluggishly. And one of the things that SMEs find a very big challenge is to go to a bank to take credit. Remember, between two companies, one company being a big one, big brand, lots of name, that company versus a small company with no name. Now this big company can come to the market. People know it. They will subscribe to its issue, whether it's an initial or whether it's a follow-on, people will subscribe. The smaller company has no such capacity. Then why are they coming in? Well, again, the answer is bank credit is not easily available to them. The Indian economy is growing. There's a sweet spot developing for lots of sectors, but for the small and medium enterprises, access to bank credit remains difficult. And because it remains difficult, they therefore take the plunge of going to the securities market. The SEBI does not give them easy access. As this data shows, there is at least a 90-day period during which SEBI vets an offer document. Lots of questions are asked. Companies have to deal with those. Only then they can come into the market. Yet with that process, companies are still coming in. Look at this headline. September is going to be a record month. Why is it happening? Again, coming to SEBI, despite the difficulties, is easier than a bank loan. The SBI data shows that a bank loan is available in 22 days for loans above 5 crore to about 100 crore. Let's add another month, it should be about 45 days. Yet, that's not an easy place to be in. So, SMEs are coming into the market. The big companies, surprisingly, are taking more time to come to the market. Why? Because big companies can go to the bank. The banks are more willing to lend to them. And because of this conundrum, you find that as the market is expanding, as the securities market expanding, retail investors are coming in, lots of small and medium enterprises are coming in. Tales about, the fly-by-night operators is also spreading. But frankly, I would say they are not to be blamed as much as the banking system for not helping them out when it needs them the most. And that's all from this issue of On Point. For a detailed description of what we discussed here, please visit my Substack. The link is in the description below. Thank you.